Joshua 13 marks a transition in Israel's story. The military campaigns are mostly done, but there is still land to be possessed. God tells Joshua the conquest isn't fully complete, but it's time to divide the land. Sorry. First part is Joshua is now old. The first verse. You are now very old, and there are still very large areas of land to be taken over. Joshua's aging. Yet God's mission continues even beyond one's leader's lifetime. The conquest wasn't instant or total. It would continue gradually. See Exodus 23, 29, and 30, okay? So, areas, second part, areas not yet conquered, which encompasses verses 2 to 6. God lists territories that remain unconquered. The Philistine cities like Gaza, Ashdod, and Ekron, Lebanon to the north, parts of Geshur and Mecca. But God promises, I myself will give them out before the Israelites. It's not Joshua's job to finish it alone. He must trust God and assign the land anyway. Okay? Third part is time to divide the land, which encompasses verses 7 and 8. God instructs Joshua to divide the land among the 9.5 tribes west of the Jordan. Reminder, Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh already received their portion east of the Jordan given by Moses, okay? Fourth part of this chapter, the land east of the Jordan, which encompasses verses 9 to 33. The second half of the chapter details the land already given to Reuben, Gad, half of Manasseh. These tribes had agreed to fight with Israel during the conquest. You can check that one out in Numbers 32. And now they settle in Transjordan. Fifth part of this chapter, the Levites got no land, which encompasses verses 14 and also 33. But to the tribe of Levi, he gave no inheritance. The Lord, the God of Israel, is their inheritance. Instead of land, the Levites, serve in the tabernacle, are supported by offerings and tithes. Okay? So key lessons from Joshua 13. The first is God's works continues even when we're old or tired. Joshua's role shifts from fighting or distributing. Both matter, okay? Second, faith means planning ahead even before full completion. So Joshua is told to divide the land even though some areas aren't conquered yet. Third lesson, God fulfills what he can't finish. I myself will drive them out. God promises to complete what's left, okay? Fourth lesson, leaders change, but God's mission doesn't. Joshua's passing the torch. The next generation must now possess what was promised. Fifth part of this chapter, fifth lesson of this chapter, the Levites point to a higher inheritance, no land, but God himself is their portion. It's a reminder that material reward isn't everything, okay? So Joshua 13 shows that even with so much accomplished, the work isn't finished. But God tells Joshua to act in faith. Divide the land now and trust him for the rest, okay? The journey to the promise is slow but steady. I am never outside of God's plan. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.